Why is it so hard for the family of Tori Stafford to find justice? Child killer Michael Rafferty had his security classification reduced by the federal government in March of this year. Many remember when we covered Terry Lynn McClintock, the rapist, murderer, and animal microwaver who was transferred from a prison to an Aboriginal healing lodge. She was a co-conspirator in this case. The rebel launched a petition demanding that the federal government return McClintock to a real prison, because in Canada, life should mean life. Reports surfaced that McClintock didn't even have Aboriginal roots, and shortly after, the government had her in transit to a prison for violent women. Sadly, this victory, if you can even call it that, was short-lived for Rodney Stafford, the father of Tori Stafford. New reports have told us that Michael Rafferty, the convicted mastermind of the brutal rape and torture of Tori Stafford, was moved from a maximum security prison to a medium security prison. And this had happened even as the government was facing nationwide outcry for moving the co-conspirator to an Aboriginal healing lodge in the woods. Many called it a country club. Contrary to protocol, Rafferty was moved without an alert being sent to Tori's father.
Why wasn't the call ever made regarding any of these transfers? I should have been able to be notified the same time as everybody else, whether they had my contact info or not.
In response to McClintock being sent to a healing lodge, Tori's father has organized protests and fought with the federal government, begging for McClintock to be sent back to prison. Ultimately, that proved successful, but Michael Rafferty, having been sent to a lower security prison, is just another challenge for a father who's been through so much and had justice denied so many times.
These are the two of the most heinous people alive. They abducted my daughter brutally. Michael Rafferty brutally raped her for hours. And then they killed her with a claw hammer. I have every right to be upset.
The Liberal government has been questioned about this in the House of Commons. Here's some footage of that.
Now, Mr. Speaker, can the minister tell us if this is true? Is Michael Rafferty behind bars where he belongs, or is he in a cushy healing lodge somewhere in the woods?
I will examine the facts of this case to ensure that all the proper rules and procedures have been followed and that Canadians are safe.
We'll report back to our viewers as soon as we find out what the Liberal government has to say about this when they come back to the House with their findings. This is Kean Bexley for The Rebel. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more information and more coverage there.